Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Wheels. Hope you're having a great Monday and everything's going well out there wherever you might be. Um, had a good weekend here, a long weekend, working a bunch, but that's okay, keeps us out of trouble. So today I wanted to, and I told you guys I would on Friday talk about the James Comey hearings and the situation and all that that went on last Thursday. So, really didn't learn much out of it, although Trump was right in the fact that Comey did, in fact, tell him that he was not personally under investigation. And I will agree that Trump is a newbie or neophyte when it comes to things of government and protocol and things of that nature. Um, so he probably, uh, it's certainly possible, at least didn't understand that you cannot have a one-on-one meeting like that. Did he, in fact, ask or order Comey to drop the My Fun investigation? We'll have to see, and hopefully the special prosecutor Bob Mueller will get to that and get some evidence one way or another. Um, however, so there's a lot of interesting things there. However, I think that it's also important that we certainly, whether Trump did anything or not, which it doesn't look like it'll be provable one way or another. We certainly need to look at what Russia was able to do as far as interfering in our elections and or trying to influence the elections and stop that, because even if they didn't change votes in particular states, precincts, what have you, what's to stop them from having the capability at some point for that? So that's certainly something we need to look into. Hopefully, the investigation will uh, come to some conclusion here in the next few months. And then the biggest thing Trump has to do is to get Congress to start getting the ball rolling on his agenda, i.e., taxes. Um, you know, things of this nature. So that in the 2018 campaign, uh, he can say, if Democrats don't go along with him, look, I laid out an agenda. You guys would not get on board with that in any way, shape, or form. We tried to compromise in the Senate. That didn't work. So, we're not allowing anything to get done. Um, we need to get some things done in this country. We need to look at Obamacare and how we can either fix it or make it better. We need to look at the tax code and how we can simplify those things. We need to look at infrastructure and start, you know, rebuilding railways and airports and getting high speed rail service and getting these um, things and roads available for non non-driving cars, self-driving cars. So there's a lot of things that we need to do in this country, and we need to stop the obstruction on both sides and compromise and work together and be adults. And look at things from a is this good for the country, not is this good for me politically. Uh, there's always going to be political animals. That's just the nature of life and the way things are. But we need to get a lot of things done. As far as Comey goes, I do understand um, the need to write things down and memorialize them, as they say. which is a weird word, but that's another story for another time. Um, but as somebody had mentioned, it was on a government computer, so it's government work product, and it should be turned over. All that evidence should be turned over, and then we'll see if Trump had anything to do with it. If he didn't, let's move on and do so quickly. And if he's willing to be deposed and questioned, let's get that done. Let's start getting things done in this country. And um, you know, when we need to, and start acting like adults. That's my take on the whole thing. We'll no Bachelorette this week because of the NBA Finals, but we do have some juicy tidbits on Bachelor in Paradise that has apparently been put on hold due to some questionable activity, we'll call it, and we will talk about that later on this week, probably in the Friday rant, so we can gather the info. But if something urgent breaks out, we'll talk about it as we go along. Otherwise, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you sometime later on in the week. Take care, guys.